Oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I mean, I'm
It
just
could
gonna
mean we're live.
I'm going to assume we're live.
I think it's best to just operate under the auspices that we're live.
Listen, according to the Lieutenant Governor, Richard Tan, we are live
Richard
right
Tan,
now.
are we live?
I'm receiving a confirmation via page. I'm being paged right now, 911. Yes, we are live. I'm being told, yes, of course we are live.
Well, we're going to operate like we're live. This is the Jaguar Morning Show. Welcome. It's Thursday, June 7th. I got it. We're live now. Okay.
We have been told. The picture went off.
Thank you, Carlos. It's 9 to 11 every Tuesday and Thursday. This is the Jaguar Morning Show. Xfinity 57, CenturyLink 8009, JaguarMorningShow.com, and, of course, the Sexpot Comedy Facebook page. Now, life and work don't always match up. There's only so many hours in the day. So we have a wonderful guest here. This is a gentleman that really needs no introduction, but we'll do it anyway.
Why not?
This is Penn Cram from Floyd's 99 at 16th and Champa. If you ever need a sick beard lineup, a haircut, and just good conversation and laughs,
you can go there.
Reach out to Penn.
You can go
it's
there.
Just the information. We're not advertising.
He will answer the phone. Everything's going to happen. You're going to get exactly what you want. Now, as a demonstration of the different techniques and skills, we have Andy here's going to head model this piece.
That's right. And I'm going to do my best with audio because, guys, Penn's going to actually cut my hair. So I'm going to do an unorthodox neck boom mic.
Yes.
And real time, Penn is going to cut my hair and beard during the show.
This is unprecedented in morning television, okay? As you know, this is Jaguar format. That means a 30-minute workout. Now, I personally will be manhandling this workout because Andy, as we've said, will be getting a hair cut. Now, Regis and Kathy tried to do this many years ago and failed. It was bad. It didn't work. And so we are picking up the gauntlet. And we are going to do it. Now, I'm just going to take this moment with Cindy right here and her friend Bree, and I'm just going to take a minute and breathe while Andy gets his...
I'm going to try and do as much of the workout as I can here without affecting the quality of the haircut.
And I've been saying that if it affects the quality, it affects the quality. This is child pose right here. And what we're going to be doing is you reach up towards heaven. Now, notice their camera zoomed out. We're taking a look. This is the door to Bree's apartment right here. Right through there.
Yes, and you're saying to yourself, isn't this just a yoga studio with a gobo on the wall? Yes, that really illustrates the do-it-yourself nature of the show. Anybody can take the initiative and get a haircut on a show. You can put a logo on the wall. You can just explore your own creative expanse.
Please keep this video. This was my first haircut at 7 years old. That's little baby Jay. And I was just so surprised. That was both my first haircut and the first time I ever saw myself in a mirror. And that's what happened. I was just so impressed. Yes. I was so impressed and so excited.
And we'd like to thank Tyrell for joining the show.
We're already getting some pubis talk in the chat, okay?
It's a little bit of a pubis maelstrom. Good morning to Kristen. Good morning to Tyrell. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. And I am. Look at this. And as promised, this is what we said on TV, haircut. Look at that beautiful man. Oh, my gosh. I'm really enjoying myself. This video is still going. That's still me. That's Andy.
Now, what we're doing is we're throwing you a panoply of haircuts, okay? This is Jay when he was a child. Jay, what year were you born in?
I was born in 1983.
So that was around
the same year as Donald Trump. People don't know that.
Oh, a lot of people don't know that. In 1990, Jay got the haircut they were showing, and now you're seeing a 2018 trim from Penn Cram.
Yep, times have changed. Haircut times are always growing. They're changing. They're moving forward. The different trends that used to be so important for, say, men to have a more natural look. And now it's super duper ultra modern. And we're going to see Andy here. I'm hoping this is going to make everything better. I'm hoping this is going to make you feel so good, Andy.
Yes, Jay, thank you. Jay and I have both been through a lot lately, and there's just a lot to digest. And we try to not be selfish and unpack it on the show, but we can't guarantee that today.
That's right.
We've both been through the ringer.
I'm gonna lay some crap on you today, and that's fine. That's I said months ago when we started this TV show. I said, "Oh, I'm gonna lay some crap on him someday," and Andy didn't know what I meant. And I think today we are all gonna figure out exactly what I mean, because it's gonna happen.
Jay, how's it? I'm gonna do a quick pubis check. I haven't had to do a lot of pubis work during this.
Yeah.
How's your pubis feeling today?
It's feeling tight. I'm not focused. I'm not a pubis-centric right now.
Oh, boy.
And so what I'm going to need to do is loosen it up. Is there any way? It always helps me to focus on my pubis when we get it up on that big screen. Is there any way we can get a camera down here? Is there any way I can get a pubis cam going?
It might help, Jay. Just get reset. Here we are.
Here it is.
There's that pubis.
And now I'm already feeling better.
Yeah.
Already just as soon.
Hey, Penn, you see that pubis?
Love it.
Love that pubis.
Gyrate it.
This is one of the many exercises we do here that's pubis focused, and I'm feeling it good. I'm feeling it in my lower pubis, which is my upper thigh, and also in my upper pubis, which is my lower stomach. That's all encompassing. It's the same way that, yes, my pubis is the United States of America, but my upper stomach is Canada.
Ooh.
And my upper thigh is Mexico, and together we form North America, or the whole pubis region.
Wow, Jay, I'd like to see your NAFTA and get up in it, because you look fresh this morning.
Dude, I feel so fresh.
There's a little bit like when we first got here, it was like, oh man, we're a little slow on the draw this morning. We're both trying to wake up, and now it just seems like a spark has been lit.
And I did. What happened was it just with a little bit of kindling and a little bit of love, you can find yourself in a morning show of your heart. And that's where we're at. This is a Jaguar Morning Show. We're smack dab in the middle of a 30-minute workout. That's right. After that, we're going to do an hour of news, sports, weather, traffic. We're also may do a special segment called 10-Minute Breakfast Time.
Yes.
With all of our friends and family. Ann's watching. And we have not called anyone to action. We have done nothing like that. Okay?
We have not done anything to destroy the studio. Ricky would like me to get a soul patch. Andy's shirt of the world. That's very nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
And Joel Vernon, welcome. Christy Buckley, welcome. Jessica, welcome. Thank you for joining us on the Jaguar Morning Show.
That's right. I am feeling loose. You see, look at these shoulders on this. Look at these people's shoulders. That's all I'm saying. And then look at my shoulders. They're perfectly equivalent.
Yes, and we will vacuum. We are fully on a tarp. All of the hair is collected. She did make a note of, please vacuum after the show. We will be fully scrubbing, wiping down the studio. Fully.
As you know, there's a saying here at Jaguar, at least it's not 5-foot monitor lizard poop. And that's, you can kind of base your whole life on that. And it's a good saying. You say, is my bathroom dirty? Yes. Is it covered in 5-foot monitor lizard poop? No. And by the Jaguar standard, you're doing pretty good. You're doing pretty good. And that's all that really matters.
Yes, and like that response. And we are taking care of the studio. We won't be bringing in any animals that will poop in the studio anymore. Well, actually, let's just...
I'm not even gonna... That sounds like a call to action for us, Andy. And we've been told no calls to action. All we can do is provide the information. There may be animals in the studio, just not today. Just not today.
That's right. And Jay, I want to compliment you for a second. A lot of people don't know this, but in the parking lot, before Jay gets on the screen, he likes to do a series of mongoose squats out in the parking lot. I can't tell you how many times I pull up in my Lyft, and Jay is just picking up like a mother who's in a car accident who was trying to lift a car off a child. Jay will get down and engage his pubis and lift a Honda Accord just 12 inches off the ground and then drop it. He'll do it about 25 times in rapid succession. And I just wanted to really compliment Jay because I appreciate you, Jay.
Yeah, and I don't like to talk about my mongoose squat and my cord lifting, but now that it's out in the air, I do. I'm very strong. We're going to just take our pulse real quick. It's time for that right here.
Our next story, this one was actually kind of interesting. This piece of art right here was a 70s high school art project that was mistakenly valued at $50,000. on the Antiques Roadshow. So apparently what happened was the expert appraisers stated that the art was Picasso-like and that it was probably from the late 19th century, originating in the mid-Atlantic coast of the U.S.
That thing is 100% a bong. I don't know.
It pisses me off. Like, that kid just got to take acid and make that, and it's worth 50 grand. I've scribbled on hundreds of pizza boxes on acid. Nobody ever bought that shit.
I don't think it's still worth 50 grand.
What's it worth now? It's been on TV.
You've been on TV?
Yeah, I'm worth 500, baby. Not K, just
Right, yeah.
Just period. Dot zero zero.
Dot zero zero.
Right,
448 now. I got a sandwich.
You got a $52 sandwich?
I saw a movie. I made an afternoon of it. Fuck you guys, man. I'm rich. Do whatever I want.
Now, what's interesting about this and about our show here, Infauxmation, is we have a giant budget. And we were actually able to find Stephen Fletcher. If you would please give a nice round of applause. We have Stephen Fletcher coming here from the Antiques Roadshow. Wow. Stephen, we got a microphone right there for you. Hello, Stephen. Good to see you. Oh boy, God, are you drunk?
What? Hey, why are you buying?
All right, why don't you grab that microphone? Oh boy.
Welcome. Please be seated. Hello.
Stephen, how are you, man?
I'm smashing. I've never been better, Brent.
Wow, you look.
How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm great. All right, let's talk about this, Stephen.
Let's do it.
So you are on the Antiques Roadshow.
I was. They fired me. I've been fired.
Oh.
I've been canned by the Antiques Association. Bunch of pricks. They wouldn't do a $30,000 to $50,000 clay pot if I used one to smash up some of their windows in the parking lot. Look at it. It's beautiful. You, ma'am, how much would you pay for this? Exactly. $30,000 to $50,000.
But what was it about? Because this looks kind of shitty to me personally.
Well, that's why you're not an appraiser either, are you?
Fair enough.
How much do you think this coat costs?
I mean, honestly, it looks like you just pulled it out of a dumpster.
I didn't. I stole it from someone who got up to use the bathroom in a movie theater.
Now, is this the first time this has happened to you? Or?
What about all the things that I praised correctly? George Clinton saxophone. Bill Clinton saxophone.
Okay.
$30,000 to $50,000.
That was $30,000 to $50,000
A
as well.
sealed VHS copy of The Burbs. $30,000 to $50,000.
Wow.
A sun visor worn by Dracula himself. $30,000 to $50,000.
It seems like everything you're appraising is the same, as around the same price.
God. I've lost it. I've lost my knack.
Oh no, we can find no.
I can't appraise anything for less than $30,000 to $50,000.
Well, we can help him break this.
Yeah.
I think we can help. Here. This is something really easy. This is something that we just pulled from backstage. It's just basic wood. It's a stool.
In front of all the people.
This is clearly not $30,000 to $50,000, correct?
It looks like a nice chair.
What would you say that would go for? Come on, you can do this.
Come on, buddy.
I sit in the chair.
Just a regular chair. It's wood. It's a standard comedy show stool.
Is it historical wood?
Nope. It's made. They bought it from IKEA.
Some people from Basic Cable have used
Yes.
it.
Son of a bitch, really? Which people?
They're not SAG, don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
You got this, Stephen.
I would say this chair at auction.
Just keep this in mind. Nothing at IKEA costs $30,000 to $50,000.
100%.
Maybe this was a rare find. Someone snuck it in. Maybe it's made out of wood from the Amistad. I say at auction, this is clearly a Winslow original. this fine
It's IKEA.
sitting garment would fetch between anywhere from $13
Yes.
between $13 and $30,000 to $50,000. That has to be true.
Steven, give it up for Steven Fletcher, everybody. Here he is. Steven, thank you for being here. Best of luck, friend, in that job hunt. I hear LA is looking for PAs.
That guy's been drinking with Joaquin Phoenix from The Master.
Give it up for Zach Maas. Keep it going for Steven and all the comics you've seen so far tonight. So there's been a lot of talk about catcalling lately, and if you guys aren't familiar with catcalling, it has a lot of different names like hollering or sexual harassment. And I am sympathetic to the ladies. I do think catcalling is a problem because from behind, I look like a cowgirl with an ass that won't quit. And every time I hear, damn, that ass won't quit, and this turns around, you likes it? They'd never fucking do that again. Now, this hair gets me into trouble sometimes. Last year on Christmas Eve, I don't have any family, so I went down to Wu-Tang Wednesdays at the Squire Lounge for my Christmas Eve. Yeah, I get my Christmas Wu-Tang in, and I was hanging out front, minding my own business, and there was this woman that they would not let into the Squire Lounge on Christmas Eve because she was the drunkest fucking person in Denver. And her friends are pulling her out to leave, and as they go to like pull her out away by me, she stops and turns and just goes, "What the fuck did you just say to me, lady?" It's like, I didn't say anything, ma'am. Peace, love, and Merry Christmas, right? She responded by punching me in the toughest part of my body, which is my forehead. And all I could hear was the sound of her hand breaking against my face, just pop. And everybody on the patio started freaking out. She was freaking out, strangers were freaking out, and I was just like, everyone settle down, all right? It's Wu-Tang Wednesday. I expected somebody to bring the motherfucking ruckus. But it gave me some comfort to know, the following morning when she woke up and she's like, oh my God, what happened to my hand last night? Her friends were like, you punched Jesus in the face on Christmas Eve. Well, what did Jesus say to me? He said peace, love, and Merry Christmas. Said it was Wu-Tang Wednesday, though. He expected somebody to bring the motherfucking ruckus. And his ass would not quit. I'm working on my own version of Batman. It's just like the original version of Batman, except for his parents don't get murdered in front of him when he's a kid. So he just grows up to be a normal rich piece of shit. He starts saying stuff like, I'm gonna build a wall, I'm the best at building walls. If Ivanka were my daughter, I would date her. Holy shit, I'm the Republican nominee for president. What I'm saying is if we want to make America great again, we got to start killing rich kids' parents in front of them. I used to work in the marijuana industry. Surprise! But my favorite thing about it is I got to see all the new products when they came out, and one of my favorite was a marijuana suppository. If you don't know what that is, that's butt weed that you put in your butt. And when I saw that, I was like, man, how much different would marijuana culture be if this was the main way that people did it? How much different of a getting stoned with your buddies in the garage for the first time is that? Hey, man, do you got the stuff? Yeah. Stuff is what they call it. All right, here it goes. Man, I feel it, but I don't know if I feel it. buddy's like, man, you know the rules, but pass. It'd just be so much different. I mean, it'd definitely be a different Bob Marley poster hanging in college dorm rooms. The song Jammin' would have a whole new meaning after that. My other favorite product, though, is a marijuana sex lube that had the boldest claim of any product I've ever seen in my life. Claim of proper use of this product, a woman could have a 15-minute orgasm. That's the respect that deserves. You know, I'm sure it starts out nice. You know, it's like, woo, 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 woo. Look, how much time's left? What? 14 minutes and 30 seconds? God damn it, it's getting stronger. It's getting stronger. Oh shit, get your fucking hands off me. Get your goddamn hands off me. Oh God, it's getting stronger. It's stronger. Call 911. Dial 911. While you're too embarrassed, give me the goddamn phone. Give me that fucking phone. 911. 911, I can't stop coming. Hi, Mom, I'm sorry, Mom. Wrong number. I'll call you on Sunday. Get a phone. 911. 911, I can't stop coming. I can't stop coming. I'm sorry, Mom. Wrong number again. It's gonna do it for me, guys. I'm Zach Maas.
Cut the power.
This is a Sexpot Comedy production.